My brother's Mustang might not look like much, but after a quick rebuild and the addition of some comp twin turbos, we are prepared to push this stock bottom end Coyote engine to the absolute limit. After some quick body work, this thing should be ready to hit the dyno.
Okay.
Carrington's on Team Mustang now.
It's actually pretty good. Look how smooth it is.
Factory.
Yes.
Way better. Semi-professional body shop. Pretty good start. Yep, problem number one. Looks like one of these heater hoses is cracked. Luckily, we have spares here at the shop. Not a ton on the power side of things, but man, did that look different.
The bottom is the gate pressure that I'm putting on the dome, and the top of it is the boost pressure. So you can see as it comes in, builds about 10 pounds, and then it runs 10, 11 pounds, and then it's spiking a little bit right here, about 15, and then that's when I let off of it.
So you just need to change the way it ramps so it comes into boost earlier?
Correct. I need to change the way it's ramping so that boost, it gets to that peak before. It's running like 11 pounds across the whole thing, and then it's spiking at the end.
Yeah.
To like a little bit higher.
Yeah, but your peak power is at, I mean, your RPM's on top, 61, 62, 63. Yeah. As your...
It just falls off after 7. Yeah. To be honest, I don't really need to rev it to 7 past that.
Nope.
It's not making power.
Nope.
Yeah.
And that's because of the intake manifold?
Yeah, it's a 15 to 17 stock intake manifold. They're kind of known for that. And since we were trying to be really fast, I didn't even like worry about it. You can do a ported 18 plus manifold is a decent upgrade, or you can do like a Boss 302 manifold. Both will lose a little bit of torque, but they'll hold that power to 75 as opposed to it dying at 7.
You made peak power at 61.
Yeah, it was like 6180 or something like that.
6170.
That's a lot of power at 6,000 RPMs.
It is.
More boost?
We're going to give it a couple more pounds.
Now it's waking up a little bit. Oh, did I see 990? 960, close.
Finally!
If only Lee was here to see it.
Let's go, baby!
He went home early just so he wouldn't have to see it.
Guaranteed. Woo!
Back-to-back 1,000 horsepower runs. In the thousands with the weather correction.
That means back to back.
Back to back. Yeah.
1 time's a glory time, 2 times solidified.
Back-to-back 1,000 horsepower.
What, it made a tiny bit more that time?
Yeah. Yep, a little bit more. Was it the same boost?
Yeah, about 18, 19. Like it like holds 18, but it like feathers into the low 19s a couple times.
Now, before we take this thing to the track, we have a couple additions that we need to make to the driveline of this car, and then also some new additions up in the engine bay. An upgrade to a 2018 intake manifold is going to allow these comp turbos to flow significantly higher into the RPM range. The best part is that it's a bolt-on swap. Another spam call. Some days this is what my recent call list looked like. Now, had I learned about Incogni sooner, I could have solved this problem. Since I was in my early 20s, almost daily I would get phone calls from online pharmacies trying to sell me generic Viagra. Not a joke, true story. Now, pill pushers trying to sell you generic ED treatments is a small problem to have compared to actually having your identity stolen, which unfortunately happens every day. And the reason's because your information is out there. Now, the only meaningful questions are, how much of your information is out there and whose hands has it fallen into? The answer to both these questions is Incogni. Incogni is very much different than a VPN. A VPN protects your information currently while you're browsing. What Incogni does is goes out, finds your information that's already out there, and removes it. I signed up for Incogni about a month ago, and I can honestly say that the amount of spam calls I've received has dramatically decreased. And this tells me Incogni works. This one's simple. You need to be using Incogni. Lucky for you, you can use the promo code ScrapLife and the link down in the description below to save 60% on an annual plan. Seriously, take your data back with Incogni. We got some weight in the car to get it aligned to simulate the car coming out of the hole, and that's the last piece of the puzzle before we can get this thing to the racetrack. It's going to be a lot of trial and error on this car, and it is very, very cold. But if we can get it to stick and come out of the hole good, it might put up a halfway respectable number.
Nope, little shakedown. Track. It was only in traction control off. I tried like 5 times while I was sitting there, and it wouldn't
off.
It wouldn't go off. It kept going.
Hold your foot on the brake.
Yep.
And hold up.
And hold up. It won't go off.
Good part.
Maybe that's it. And then I tried to use the line lock to it. It wouldn't do it. Oh, it's got to be a f***ing park.
Did you forget to turn traction control off, rookie?
That didn't go as planned.
It looks like it's being funny.
It feels really, it's almost like it feels like it's hitting a cut. Like every time I try, like that time I was like, all right, I'm gonna roll into it soft and just try to get it to go in second and run out the back with it. And it like, I don't know if it's breaking traction and like hitting the rev limiter real quick. It feels like something is like stopping it.
Go like this.
Leave and then click it to drive.
Put it in second. Hit it.
Yep.
Let go. And just go again.
All right, we're going to try to put it in second.
look better though, at least.
It's feeling really weird, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Improvement. Yeah, it went 16860. So it left a lot better. About like 1,000 foot. I think it clicked fourth. It shimmied a little bit when it clicked fourth, and I was being a little and let out of it and then laid back into it. So
Okay.
the back end was me, but the short track it went 679 to the 8. That's probably about when I lifted. It was maybe 8.
Yeah, it looked like you lifted somewhere right before the 2-3 shift, and then I guess also later on.
Yeah, I lifted later on. Like I said, it was like, it was maybe a little short of the 1,000 foot. It just like, I think it clicked fourth, and it just shimmied a little bit, and I let out of it and got back in.
Quit being a sissy.
Yeah, that was me, but. It seems like it shifts like really hard and slow. I don't know if maybe the trans doesn't like it or if that's just how they shift. I don't know, but I think it probably went 9s on that one. We're about to find out.
That looked a little bit better all around.
Better again, yes. It went 16160.
It looks smooth.
It went 1018 at 150.
Ooh. So
So
that means that your 60 foot was what? 160,
161. Yeah, it went 168 last time.
You started pouring on power down track.
It definitely poured. Well, we have the ramp really low still.
It seems like it needs
feel it.
more, like at the last gear or whatever. It shifts into
So
fourth.
the only thing is, I'll have to ask Ronnie wherever he comes back. It seems like it shifts slow as hell.
Yeah.
Like no joke. I'm like going, rah, it's like, brr, rah, like you know, maybe it's just how it feels like when it's shifting up there. It almost feels like it's like shifting slow. Like 12, 13 pounds through second gear, and then like solid 14 pounds. 14. Yeah, the whole pass, 14 pounds.
And a trap 150 at 14 pounds.
140, whatever, 148.7 or 148.8 or something like that. Yeah. So we're gonna turn rate up a little bit. So we're gonna bring power or the boost in sooner. Right now, the leash will actually like dumb the car down. So we're gonna bring boost in sooner, which will short track it a lot different. And then I might turn the boost up a tiny bit, but to be very honest with you, going through the traps 150 and getting on the brakes down there,
Yeah.
this does not have the run out that some of the other trucks have.
And it looked okay. Like it looked relatively stable on the top end that
It
time.
was.
So
Yeah, and it made, like I said, it made 14 pounds. 14 pounds, I think it made 850.
yeah, I mean, short track's gonna obviously be the big difference here. So
We're gonna try and get to short track better. If I have to just run 8th and get a good 8th because it gets hairy up top, then we'll just do that. Let's go! That was a good one. That felt good, stayed steady. It's that 3-4 shift that is like the slowish one, if that makes sense. But the rest of the pass felt really good.
that had to have been a good one.
We just completely skipped over the top of the 9s. We went 961 at 150.
Yeah.
5960, so it still has short track in it.
Nice.
All right, it made 15 pounds, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit on everything, and just, I mean, it seems like it's leaving better. Here,
What did it leave on the launch?
5.6.
Yeah, turn it up. Turn the launch up. We'll go down.
I just put the launch up 1 psi. You want me to go more?
Yeah, go more.
Okay.
One
And then
PSI,
it
one
basically
PSI.
made like 14, 13, 14.
Do like go up 3. So go up 2 more on the
Okay.
launch.
it did something with the 1-2 shift.
So, I think that was when the second thing came in. It felt like it spun a little bit.
It spin.
No?
It just did some weird shit.
Okay. Well, I also have to after it leaves, I have to click it into drive. Maybe I clicked it a second late and it like bounced right over or something. I don't know, but it went 950 to 153.
Yeah, you could see it had more power. In second, it was really evident. Yeah, the worst part is he probably doesn't know.
When it wheelied, he let out.
He let out.
He didn't even stay. He didn't stay. I didn't go into the lights.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to know what happened? When you did a wheelie though. You did a wheelie. This is what happened.
You put the eighth thing into it.
This motherfucker is still on the loading screen. I was literally sitting there waiting for it to load.
They talking shit. They said you was scared as a motherfucker. I said, don't say that.
Go back up there, motherfucker.
When it wheelied, did it spin after the wheelie though? Or was that me?
You
Oh, you let off! I don't know. It might have.
Oh, you let
you
out.
let off.
Looks better.
930.
934 to 160.
Hell yeah!
152. Alright, I gotta go put it on track.
Yeah,
Alright. Not bad.
that's right.
Let's see the time slip. Let's see the time slip.
It's already attached, ready to go up on the wall to be immortalized. The Lee C.
Wait, why
Parks
are you-
quarter-mile king.
He doesn't seem confident.
I'm the quarter mile because it could say 750. You're gonna talk shit.
No, there's no talking shit. Let's see what it says. That is a terrible picture. Okay, so let me start here. First and foremost, that's very impressive. 930, 159, awesome. Glad the car is in one piece, right?
Yes.
Okay, glad the car's in one piece. So I think, yeah, I think that's all the pleasantries, right? We got that out of the way.
Yep.
Nines, not a twin turbo Mustang. He said, I'll go 880. As he's walking out the door, 880, no problem. I mean, I do have to say it's nice to have someone else on the wall. I was getting lonely at the top, in the words of Rick Ross, the boss. But nines, I mean, the trap's impressive, but nines.
Yeah, we couldn't get it to 60. It was 37 degrees outside at Capitol.
Interesting. Was there any cars that went eights there?
That blue Durango that made 2,200.
So a Mopar went eights.
Yeah.
So a Mopar went eights. The twin turbo Mustang did not go eights. Okay, noted. I mean, I'm just asking for my own reasons. You don't even have to put that in the video. You know, just that a Mopar did go eights and a Mustang didn't. I mean, 159 is impressive. This time slip really looks like a manual car, basically. 160 miles an hour, but it only managed a 9.3, which is quite interesting. Then again, if you were driving manual, probably more like a 10.3.
Or 11.8 like the Demon.
You are 1 second faster.
That's still not that fast.
Yeah.
We gotta get home like 11.3, and I'm in here talking like, oh, I didn't feel that bad. It wasn't too bad. Woo. Possible. But you know, what are you gonna do? I don't have a good comeback for that. That's, you know, you can't argue that one. Let's go slap this thing on the wall while I think of more jokes on the way.
It went 960s on like the fourth pass.
Yeah.
It wouldn't 60. It went 152. It should go like 132.
Yeah, isn't it? What would my truck go? 1.2 something?
Yeah, I mean it has everything to go 880s.
Yeah.
160 in a Mustang is 880s, like period.
Well, let's clarify. There's everything to go 880s except the driver, right? I mean, 4-digit horsepower. No, oh, hold on now. So you don't get to go here.
Oh no, I have another one you're gonna have to put up after this.
Okay. All right. If he hit a hole in one, then I'm gonna be pissed. All
Well,
right.
that's both, right? You can put your picture up there if you want to be up there for the hole-in-one club.
Yeah, give me like a small picture. So how do we put this like this?
Yeah, I'll let you put it. No, I have another one to put in the 4-digit horsepower club.
Okay. All
So
right.
that one goes quarter mile king.
Quarter mile king.
Go get the other one off my desk.
I see. This one's gonna look ridiculous for sure. Where's this picture from, by the way? It's like a headshot?
Yeah, it's got to be a headshot. I don't even know which video it's from.
Okay, we'll put you over here because you can't be anywhere close to the hole in one
hole-in-one
club.
club.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess we have a new goal to shoot for here.
It's lonely out there.
Realistically, hey, that's my line.
Oh,
asshole. Okay.
sorry. Like Rick Ross said,
Yes.
right? Okay.
No, it is nice to have some company, on the wall here.
Company, you're
I
not
got
up there.
tired of walking and seeing my face every day.
There is no company. I'm the only one there.
Technically, yes. It'll be nice to have. This one will fall very soon. This one, you'll be up here for a few months. I mean, this is some bench racing here, but this thing, what's this car weigh?
30, should weigh like 35-ish.
Okay, so it weighs 1,000 pounds less than my truck. It makes 200 horsepower, 250 horsepower more than my truck. I only picked up, what, fucking 6/10?
Here, hold on. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in on the truck's time slip here on the wall. Oh, it's because it's not there, is it?
That's true. That's true. Fair. Well, nice pass. It'll be fun while it lasts. Put it that way.
650 at 4,300.
That was more than Eric made through the whole dyno run,
How much
right?
RPM did you make?
It wasn't calibrated right then. Yeah. That's what they didn't tell you, you know.
Actually, you can keep turning. Keep turning like that.
Just push it forward a little bit. Yeah, there's only so many places you have to worry about hitting your Ferrari with a forklift. Wow.
There it goes. Thank you, Archimedes.
You just needed some muscle, which you don't have any of.
That's not muscle. He just used the biggest pry bar in the shop.
You know, there's kids that like go as like Transformers for Halloween and they like wear a box on their upper body. And literally, you look like you're a Ferrari Transformer right now. Yeah, you just have a Ferrari upper body and human legs. Tim's more than meets the eye.